Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to another night of Disney Life. We're here to enjoy tonight, and we're going to talk some Disney. So give me a second, guys. I'm taking care. But we are trying to take care of some other things. 10 million things. I'm a busy man today. But anyways, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Glad to see you all here. Hope everybody's having a good night. So, what's everybody up to these days today? Everybody have a good weekend. Welcome in, welcome in. Don't be shy. Come on in. There's room for everybody. Please step to the back. Just remember that when in chat, there's no, I'm like your ghost host. There's no windows or doors, so you may have to look for an exit later. So y'all may be caught in there at the moment. So, what's up, guys? Hello, hello, hello.
There are 3 things you need to know to play the money-making game.
So, I don't know. I had a couple of different topics tonight. And there's Richard. John, did you get it? Did you talk to Pete today? Speaking of which, I do.
Hello.
Hey, Richard. John, did you talk to Pete today?
Were you asking if I talked to Pete today?
No, John.
Who's
Surfbomb? Surfbomb's in the chat.
Yes, he did.
Okay. Well, you want me to IG you later? Because I know that the thing that he gave us or told us about has all the information we need. So.
Okay. There you go.
Wow.
That's your answer.
That's what I was talking. Well, no, Pete called us today and he told us about the information. So now we need to get it booked real ASAP. I'll IG you after the stream is over, and we'll get it over. I thought we'd do some, some philosophical Disney thinking today.
Okay.
Let's see if we. I know it's a different kind of version, but with all these changes that are coming to Disney.
Dave, can you turn off whatever is in your background? Because I'm hearing something.
I'll turn it down. I can't turn it down because it's making me money.
Oh.
I'm turning it down. I turned it. Can you hear it?
Nah, not now. Okay.
I got it turned down, but I got to keep it going because it's making me money. Hey, I can't stop making money,
I have not got to ride the new Tiana Bayou adventure yet. No, I would like to sometime, really close soon.
And I know. Here's the thing.
Once I get into one of the parks, I do. It's Disney World or Disneyland. So, hello, Mr. Nick. We haven't seen you in a while.
Nick. Whoa, we have not seen you in a while. That's a good thing. But that's kind of why I wanted to do a kind of like a theoretical Disney.
Okay.
And maybe for some reason Disney will open their brains and start thinking.
Hasn't happened yet.
No, it hasn't. But and I know you and Mike are good at it. I wish Mike was here tonight. I don't. He's probably resting probably from his trip, or he's still with his family. I
Yeah,
don't know.
he barely made it home, but he's trying to be live soon, so he might try to join in. We'll see.
We'll see. But my thought, and I know you love theoretical questions,
Sure.
especially when
what
it comes
if?
to Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's basically it. It is what if.
A what if? Yeah. I do those a lot, really.
Only one ego, genuine. Are you kidding me? They win the Super Bowl, and the only one that ends up down there is Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
That's disrespect, people. That I want. Is it because of was Jalen Hurts the MVP, guys?
Yes, he was the MVP.
I kind of. I don't care, but that
I think he has kids. I don't know if any of the others really have kids, but he has kids that he brought along with him.
Adults can be even adults can be big kids.
I understand, but to most people, Disney is centered more towards kids, which I don't really blame their thinking. So,
well, guess what? I'm the biggest kid you know, so I guess
everyone is a kid. Everyone is a kid at heart. It's just if you have to see yourself inside to see it. There you go.
I am a big kid. I see myself inside. Trust me.
Yes.
But no, I do.
Yeah.
I mean, with all these changes that are coming, and you hear about certain, and I do know that some things have been released and some things are still being. I actually haven't looked at what the latest is, but here's a.
Yeah.
Well, they're probably
going to Disneyland news. I already knew about a lot of those. Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
yep.
If you were the CEO, and we were actually when we were doing the roundtables, that's what some of these questions were actually about.
Yeah. Could you imagine a roundtable with me and Mikey? Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I'd be calling the Farney Farm right now. I wouldn't have to sign a petition. I would be sending you to the Farney Farm right now.
Oh gosh.
No, but here's a question.
Okay, I'll let you do a question, but only if you let me do one afterwards too towards you.
That's fine. If you were the CEO.
Okay.
And what would be the biggest change you would make across the freaking company right now because of where they're at? I mean, they're all over the place.
They are.
They I don't know if they have what would you as CEO, what would your direct goal be?
Number one,
the company.
Sorry to admit this might hurt Disney as a park in general a little bit. Make it harder to get into the parks. So make it a little bit more expensive and only have certain amount of people allowed in so that there's a stopper point. Okay. Then I would really lower the prices just a little bit, quite a bit, for going on to a Disney Cruise Line since it has a more success rate, and have that be the main for a few years, I would say.
I would agree. I would agree with you on that because if you look at the trends as a TA,
yeah,
and it would
encompass more people because they would be thinking about that.
And right now, theme parks are on the trend downward.
Just make it a little bit more expensive, harder to get into. Maybe put a cap on it so not as many people can get in. Yeah.
I mean, they're actually making the trend for theme parks are actually downward, to be the honest truth.
So,
Christian, actually going up.
It's for Disney World if you're in Florida. So for fireworks, just so everyone knows, it's roughly Dave. It's about 9:30, right? 9:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, usually about 9:30.
It's about and it's about the same time in Disneyland, but you have to remember that's in Pacific, so it's 3 hours earlier. So you're having a 6 and a 9 o'clock roughly fireworks or water show show times for either of the coasts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the crazy thing of this whole thing. And why is it? Here's my question to Disney. Why in the hell is Disney getting everything? And we're okay. Yes, we're getting the nighttime parade back, I think. I don't know when, but we know it's coming.
Yeah, we know it's coming.
We know it's coming. You're granted, we're getting a whole bunch of new lands.
Yep.
But look what you're doing to Disney. Not only are you expanding the whole area, you're expanding the Disneyland itself.
Yeah.
With a couple, I think they got what? I think they're doing what? Another land, one or two more lands they're adding onto it, besides the shopping district that they're going to be surrounding it with.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so my question to them is why in the heck? And yet, your biggest revenue right now is your cruise lines.
Yep. They're roughly about the same price right now. Not Disney Cruise Line's still a little bit more, but no, it's not by much right now. It would be more cost-worthy to go towards Disney Cruise Line right now, really, with their record. So,
and here's the thing with the cruise line. Okay, with the cruise line, with the cruise lines, it's a consistent. With the parks, the problem is it's up and down.
Yep, it is. Well,
I mean,
Epcot's always going to be the most popular park that Disney World has, it seems like.
That's because it has the most to offer.
Festival.
I mean, look how many festivals that they do. It's some type of festival all year round.
Exactly. That's why it's popular.
Welcome in, Mama D. And
it's good to see.
Christian Sanchez, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you.
It's good to see festivals are so popular in Epcot, though, too.
What time showtime's on the Disney cruise? Really, you can't see the shows on the Disney.
So,
they vary.
Yes, Dave, they have fireworks at sea from the Disney Cruise Line. Usually it's about 9 o'clock.
About the same time.
About the same time. It matters on where the ship is for the time on that one, but you'd have to be almost on the ship to see it. Yeah.
Which is coming.
Yes.
Debbie, I do need that list as soon as you can get it to me. I know you haven't been feeling the best.
Yeah.
But I do need that list as soon as you can get it to me so I can start putting things together.
Yep.
But so anyway, so what question did you want to throw back at me?
So this is with the wonderful Super Bowl pregame show that happened as of yesterday.
And the whole thing sucked from beginning to end.
The whole thing sucked.
The only thing I'm going to say is the only thing I'm saying is
and inconsistent to have a singer out on stage at that time. They can do really good, but they also can do like they did last night.
And Royal Bumble it because
here's my question.
Show I heard wasn't the best. The halftime show sucked.
Since ESPN is as of this year, I believe last year or late last year, ESPN is owned by Disney now. So if
it has been for years because ABC owns ESPN.
Yes, I mean they are starting to show them more often on Disney Plus. Sorry.
Yeah,
recently.
Yes.
And so with that in thought, what what show or what fireworks show, what nighttime show would you want to see in the middle of the Super Bowl at the Super Bowl ad times?
Oh my God.
Is there a parade?
Nope, actually, one specific show. and I think everybody would love to see it, and that would be happily ever after. We're
I
thinking
would agree
about.
with that. You know, that's
I
one of
would
the better ones.
and make sure
It's
that
so good.
you can put it high enough where Tinkerbell
Yep.
can fly across.
Yep. Wouldn't that be epic?
I'm sorry,
That would be
because
so much better than
happily
any
ever.
kind of musical
Now,
act.
I
Yeah.
will sell this.
Yeah.
I would say this. Hey, Stitch lover, welcome in. Good to see you. Here's my thing. I'm going to expand on that. If they couldn't do happily ever after, then I would go back and do illuminations.
Illuminations would be cool.
Illumination that would work because you could do like the globe thing in the middle of the thing and have them on wheels where they could roll it out. You know, nothing extravagant, nothing extravagant, but they could build something that would work.
They could. It would have to almost be 4D dimensional, and that one was kind of 2D.
Well, no, the globe. Think about it, because the globe at the end, the Earth came apart and it shot the fire and the fireworks.
Make it 4D. So, only thing you'd have to do is make it spin in circles.
Yeah, but they could do that. They could do that. They could actually do that.
So water, I would say projected on the water with that, and then they could make it illumination that, or they could also put World of Color 1 from Disneyland into it.
Well, it's hard to do anything with the water because I do like to think they could do most of, like, you were talking about Mike earlier
can't really
today.
do water that well, can they?
No, but they could do most of the show for Fantasmic. But without
drone show would be nice. Bring over the Paris drone show over to the US.
Fantasmic. What they did to Fantasmic with the drone show? What they did Fantasmic with like a drone show?
Yep. Mix it. Yeah. That would be pretty cool, you know.
And and I hope our Stitch lover is good tonight.
Yep.
And by the way, how are you feeling, Debbie?
Do we know Stitch Lover? Is that someone that's changed their names?
I have no idea. I've seen Stitch Lover around. I just don't know who it is.
I'm making sure it was not Surfer Girl.
It might be. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the only
one. I don't see her switching.
Yeah, I don't see her that much. I'm like, wait a minute.
I mean, that's probably somebody that just loves Stitch.
Yeah. Okay. But
no, there are a few people that
we can only dream about the halftime show. I don't, you know.
Whatever floats your there's whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever floats your boat.
Boat. Hello.
Welcome in. They are another one from the cruising community, guys.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's good, Debbie. Please continue to get better. But like I said, as soon as you can get me that list, I really do, so I can talk to the mods and get a Zoom call set up so we can start the process.
Okay.
Because there's going to be a hell of a lot. I'm going to simply put it this way. There's going to be a hell of a lot coming down. And I intend to make some fireworks, not just here, but at work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would, and then I'm trying to think, is there a show? I wouldn't mind doing.
Bring back one of the older ones that people don't remember. It'd be nice to see it again, I guess. Do something from like the.
Here's my thing. I wouldn't mind Disney. Yeah. I would love to see Disney sponsor the Super Bowl.
That would be great. They already do the ESPN. Why not have it? They already had a big ad for it with Stitch running through the field this year.
You know how many times you see Disney throughout the Super Bowl commercials? I mean, besides the other Super Bowl commercials that they run, like
I don't know. I didn't see
plenty.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
they usually run it plenty of times. Now, I'm not saying all the time, but you do usually see it quite a bit.
Okay.
But yeah, so I would love to see him do some of the Disney shows.
Doesn't have to be a musical act. Why not just do it something like a Broadway show would be pretty cool too. Something you could have the video cameras on it and then you record it for other people to see, kind of thing. But you know what? Fireworks show.
No. Here's the problem with that. The
Yeah.
Super Bowl is probably one of the most money-making sporting events.
Yep.
It would have to be a live venue show.
Yep.
You couldn't get around that because people pay too much good money for seats for Super Bowl, and not just the Super Bowl, but the halftime show. And yesterday's halftime show, it sucked.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many articles I read today, or I got.
Yeah, I know. Well, at least it had Samuel L. Jackson in it, but
I don't know who was all in it, but
I don't know the singer. Samuel L. Jackson was dancing to part of it, and then there was someone else that was also twerking and dancing to something. So
here's my thing. Here's the thing. It's bad enough when everybody is booing.
Yep.
Taylor Swift.
Yep. Yeah.
They were booing Taylor Swift and somebody
more
else
than once during the game. They booed her when she was shown on the screen. And they did it multiple times. They wanted her to get booed, it seemed like.
I think they did. I think it was and I think that's the NFL
it's
because
bad
they know they're
blood.
gonna make money.
It's bad blood because Taylor Swift was born and raised in Philadelphia. Philadelphia Eagles used to be her home team. She used to go to a lot. And then she was going against them on the Super Bowl.
What if we drove a cruise line right through the middle of the Super Bowl? There you go.
There's a steak right there in the
Exactly. I'd say we drive a cruise ship right through the middle of the next Super Bowl.
Oh gosh. Hey Dave, what about something like an expanded like Cirque du Soleil where they're able to like jump up on swings and do swing things and something like that? You know, closer to the people, I guess.
I suppose they could do something like that, but
different.
You know what I'm thinking of? What if they did something like they do with the Lion King show?
Oh, that would be cool. The Broadway.
Something a mixture of Broadway,
they like
but
pull
they did
out like these big elaborate puppets.
Right.
Yeah.
And they still they did a little bit of aerobatics.
Yes.
A little bit of aerobatics.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Aerobatics. You got a little animatronics.
Yep.
You got Disney music. You got almost like a Broadway performance feeling.
Yep.
To me, that would be a perfect halftime show.
It's pretty cool, pretty high up there, I would say. The would be that either that or Aladdin.
Good evening, Jill. Welcome in.
Aladdin would be another good one.
Yeah, Aladdin.
You know, yeah. Put up so the genie's like really large in the center. You know.
Make sure the genie has Robin Williams' face, though.
Yeah, Robin Williams' face.
He's the one. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you, he's the one that made the genie.
I'm gonna make him Will Smith. Don't worry.
No. Regardless of what you think of the live action, Robin Williams made the genie. I'm sorry.
Did.
That's just my opinion.
And just like many other movies, he didn't get to do this much, but he was allowed to on Genie. He was allowed to basically skit. He didn't have no lines. He was allowed to say, or had to say. He did that all improv.
Yep.
The whole thing, singing, the whole thing.
Well, no, the music was written.
The music was written, but the way he spoke was that was all him.
Some of his stuff was improv, not all.
Yeah. Well, Disney allowed him a little bit of room.
They allowed him a little bit of room, but they did.
That's what he was good at. That's why he was there. Yeah.
Oh, Jeannie says the show that they had on the Wish for Aladdin was pretty decent.
Yeah, very cool. Maybe have something a Broadway show towards a new movie coming out or something would be pretty cool.
Actually, to me, if you had a good movie that you wanted really big, do a Broadway show and release it at the Super Bowl,
Yep.
and then release the movie the week after Super Bowl and see
Yep.
how it does.
Yep. It will grow if it's a very good musical and everyone liked it. It will boom. It'll burst open the doors of that box office.
Well, it would both it would bust open the doors for the movie.
Yes, it would. Yeah.
And for you guys that are just coming in, what we're talking about is theoretical questions that we're just doing tonight on Disney. And one of them was that Richard threw at me was, what kind of halftime show would you want to see? To me, since
it's owned by Disney, so why not have something Disney, you know?
Disney owns ABC. Disney owns ESPN.
Yep.
You know, and half the time...
They don't own the Super Bowl. A Super Bowl is owned by a different company, but still.
No, Super Bowl is the NFL.
NFL.
Super Bowl is the NFL. It's just sponsored by a lot of vendors.
Yes. And I don't know the main sponsor this year.
But it's usually the Super Bowl is generally on ABC.
Yeah.
Unless
like
they
Nick
moved
said,
it to CBS
that
now.
Super Bowl show sucked.
Hey, no arguments here.
Nick. Yes, it did.
No argument. It from what I read, I didn't get to see it, but from what I read, it royally was in the padoopers.
Yeah. It went in the pooper. Yeah, it went downhill.
Yeah, we don't want to make the noise because we don't want to make Debbie sick, but it was
I won't be trying to do that today, but it kind of sounds like you're an elephant.
Well, that's close enough. As long as it don't make Debbie sick, that's all I care.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be getting the Mama D. I'd be getting the Mama D lecture.
Yeah.
Well, I think personally that I think they should have brought me in. Somewhere over the rainbow.
Oh, talking about that.
Or
could you imagine, like, hey, Dick Van Dyke,
really want to
he's 90 years old, but wouldn't he be wonderful as a halftime show host?
Who knows? Maybe.
Dick Van Dyke.
Hey, you know what song they need to sing at a Super Bowl half show, don't you? It's a small world.
Oh gosh! Get out of here!
It's a small world after all.
No.
It's a small world after all. It's a
no.
Plugging his ears. But and that's just teasing. But yeah, I mean, I would love to see Disney do a halftime show. Yeah, I think I have. I think I have.
Weirdo Yankovic probably would have been better than what they already had this year.
Oh, well, it probably had to.
What?
Well, that's
pretty funny. Yes.
That is probably true because I did hear about it, and from what you're saying, Jill, yeah, that to me it sounds more like it was when I saw the videos on some of the shows for Icon, it did remind me more of the Wiz, than the actual Wizard of Oz. So I know what she's talking about when it came to the Broadway show on the Icon.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I have not seen.
I think he's at. What time is it at your time? He's right at dinner.
Who?
Mikey.
Usually I thought he goes at 5. Maybe he went a little bit later.
Yeah.
Because I went our normal time, which was 6. Well, a little bit after 6, but
6 o'clock,
pretty
and I
close.
think that's his dinner time. Yeah.
It might have been. That's. I don't know about the pregame show me musicians, but all I know is that the halftime show people were just they weren't
Yep.
they weren't the happiest for the
People didn't really boo the halftime show, but they were just like staring at it like
no, they were too busy.
This is there, you know.
They were too busy. They were too busy booing Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Whenever they showed Taylor Swift in the halftime show, you'd hear the big loud boo coming. So,
but and here's the thing.
Oh. I didn't even see the pregame show musicians. I guess they could have been better. Shoot.
Nick said they were better. I don't
Cool.
know. That's why I said it's possible, because I didn't hear anything about the pregame. All I heard was that
Nick thought it was the referees they were booing at, and then on the teleprompter it was Taylor Swift.
No, I will say, from what I understand and the way Pete was calling the game, I actually think the rest
they were pretty.
I think they were actually pretty good last night.
Yesterday, yeah, they were straight line. They were pretty good. They did not go towards one side or the other.
Usually, they're going towards
Chiefs. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, they were actually booing things. But anyways, getting back to Disney.
Yeah. The wife of the main star for the Chiefs, Malone. That's Taylor Swift.
No. Taylor Swift is dating Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce, yeah.
Patrick Mahomes' wife is a blonde-haired lady. I don't know what her name is.
I get them all confused.
No, but I will tell you that, here's my thing.
Oh. I would rather want what Jill's explaining as the pregame as the halftime show. I'll have to look that up.
Oh, so
Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise, Lady Gaga, and it was a tribute to the first responders. Yes, please.
Nice. I actually heard something about that. That's what they were doing. So that to me
should have been the halftime show.
Well, I don't know if that should have been the halftime show. That actually is more for the beginning of the pregame show.
I could see.
But my problem is you got to be careful with bringing in. You got to be careful of bringing in rappers. To me, honestly, okay.
Yeah.
Beyonce, that halftime show was okay. I personally like the one, and I swore I think Toby Keith did a halftime show one year, and I love the Toby Keith
country western, the great American pastime.
Toby Keith. Personally, I would have brought in Carrie Underwood.
Yeah. There's a bunch of country stars you can still go with. Keith Urban.
Hey,
Keith Urban would have been pretty good, even. Someone like that.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I can actually think of.
You know what? It was bad enough that I believe it was like either last year or the year before they had Nickelback as the group that was playing in the halftime show, and they are older. I'm talking they were in their 70s still, and they did better than the rapper did this year. In their 70s.
I don't know who was in charge of it this year, but they ought to be run out of town, from what I understand.
I don't know.
Anyway, so get back to Disney.
Is this a discriminancy towards rappers?
Nope.
No. You have to be the right kind of rapper for everyone to understand you. He was not. I didn't understand him at all, really. Yeah, exactly. And why would they put that on the center stage of the biggest
and here's the
grossing
thing.
TV
Here's
show
my
in the
thing.
world? Yeah.
Here's my thing. You just got to be. It's not all rappers. I'm not into rapping, so I have nothing.
There's some rappers I like. If they would have put, there are some rappers like Eminem would have been okay.
How did we get on this? We're supposed to be doing Disney.
I know.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, there are better rappers that they could have used.
Yeah. Eminem would have been a lot better than what they had. They needed to have a more known.
Well, I'm not sure
rapper.
about that. He came from Eminem, come from Detroit. I'd probably be, if I was there, I'd probably be going boo, boo, boo.
Yeah. Really, one of the halftime ads was that it was Seal as a seal, which was pretty funny. That was better. Yeah. Snoop Dogg thing was a lot better than what came out this year. That was last year's. I remember that a little bit.
Yeah, I could go with that too, Jill. A lot of singers from New Orleans. I could go with that too.
Yep.
Hey, here you go. I know this. Talking about commercials. Did you guys see the commercial with the Clydesdale? To me, that it was the best. See, I watched a lot of the commercials on YouTube. The one with the Clydesdales, by far to me was the best commercial out there. I'm not a beer drinker.
Was it the Budweiser that they always bring out for this Super Bowl?
Yes, Budweiser is the sponsor for it.
Yep.
They're the one.
Yeah.
But now, see, to me, again, I'm not a beer drinker, but I love the Clydesdales.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially the small Clydesdale pushing the one thing all over the place, down the hill, pushed into the river, delivering it into the bar. It was probably, to me, was the best from the commercial.
I always like the Budweiser commercials for Super Bowls. They are top notch. There's nothing really like them, really. So
I agree.
Yeah. It especially if you see that same kind of commercial almost every single year at the Super Bowl, you're just like waiting for it to happen. You're looking for it. And it happened, and then people were like, yes, you know?
I mean, because I hate to tell you, you always see Disney commercials. I mean, you always
see the Disney commercials. You always see that Budweiser ad right there in front and center.
Yep.
Oh.
No, jeez.
Oh, gee.
Now they're stealing ideas off of each other. I knew that was.
Uh-oh. Mr. Trouble himself has joined us, Jonathan.
And I hope you all know now you're all in trouble because, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I am your ghost house. Welcome in. If you look around you, there is no doors and no windows. You are all in trouble. Now your choice is, how do you find a way out? Hey, Jonathan, welcome in, buddy.
Hello, Jonathan.
Hey, I think I stunned Richard.
You stunned me, yes. I'm still stunned by what you just did.
Hey, it was pretty good.
Maybe I should have recorded that. I'm going to record it, and I'm going to send that clip from this over to Pete. So don't be surprised.
No, because he won't use it. Any recordings you guys have.
It's not funny. It's just it was pretty cool, but.
Hey, I think I did a good job with it. Yeah, it is stretching according to my chat room. It stretches every time somebody puts a comment in.
Oh, jeez.
I love Disney stuff. We'll have to fix that, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Trap you in the chat all the time.
Yep.
And then we'll find a song that drives you nuts and just play it over and over and over.
Sure. Well, we already have one for Nick, and we could sing that song, but it's also a song that I don't really like that much. But Molly Where Molly's not in here yet.
Maui's not in here, so if Maui was in here, I would do it. But only did that earlier to tease Nick because we were talking about the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah.
And even from the sound of it, even I would have taken the Small World song compared to what was going on.
At least Jill said it, not us. We're having a great time tonight.
Nick said an absolute
no with the explanation point.
Oh, now I do like the Booty You song from the Halloween party. That's a good one. Even that even would have been better at the Super Bowl than.
Yeah, I could see that.
I do want everybody to know that make sure you guys do come to the cruise line show this week. I had to confirm with Tinkerbell, but Tinkerbell will be on with us this week.
Okay. She likes to come in at that time, so that's a really cool one. She is really cool to listen to.
It was a drive-by. Yeah, I just don't understand why they didn't have the whole team, or at least a few of the players. I'm not saying the whole team. I guarantee you not all the whole team would have went, but
Nick tried to look for him. He's all like, it tried to look for just for the team, and it's like, wait a minute, the guy passed. Do you know if he's passed yet? You know, you're all looking around for him. Where are they at?
He probably was. It was just probably a one-car parade, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. It was one person. The MVP of the night is the one that came, and that's it. He was the MVP of the night. Yeah.
But anyways, getting back to Disney now.
Yeah. We're having a good time, Dave. Yes.
That probably is true, Nick. He probably was the only one not drunk. I'm going to probably say he was probably the only one not drunk because of the fact that half of them were, a lot of them don't have kids that are on their, that are young players on
his mother and if I remember correctly, people were saying his two kids, if you know who they are, were there with him.
Really? So Jennifer Caruso, what happened with Jennifer Caruso?
I think her stream kind of cut out a few minutes into it.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hey, Mike.
Hi. How's it going?
I mean, we have the parade tonight. That's about it. But
we were talking about that wonderful halftime show that we got to experience yesterday.
Oh, no, we're trying to get off that halftime show because it sucks.
Right. I didn't even watch the show, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm
glad you didn't.
You know what? I'm glad, except for listening to Pete. I'm kind of glad I didn't even pay attention. I was actually watching Cool Runnings while the Super Bowl was going on.
You had a better experience then, probably. At least than the halftime show.
Personal, Mike. Nothing personal. And again, congratulations to Mike Eagles. I have nothing personal against it.
I'm sorry.
Way to go to the Eagles.
Until now. I'm sorry. Oops. I'm sorry. Yeah.
congratulations to Mike's Eagles, but I'm so
Thank
pissed
you.
off at the NFL. I'm so pissed off at the NFL right now. I boycotted the game. Totally. I'm that pissed off at the NFL.
Okay,
I'm
Dave.
tired. I am
What
tired
do
of
you-
Goodell ripping down the Lions.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
shot his mouth out one too many times. I'm done. You know what? He's out the door.
You know
And
what's
it's not just
interesting?
and it's not just the Lions. He's
Happy
done
with
that
me,
to a
Nick.
few
Welcome
teams.
in.
He's done that to a few teams.
You know what's interesting that you mentioned that, Dave, because even last night, as I was watching the game, and mind you, I was watching it in the heart of Eagles country, okay? Every time they threw a flag, I was like, okay, who is it on first? Is it on us or is it on them? Because here's the thing.
Oh,
If it was on us, every Eagles fan, you could hear through the TV booing every time. Because, I mean,
well, the
even
refs did a good
one
job
call was
last night.
like, what is this?
What I did, what
know?
what the refs did do a good job last night.
They did a great job.
From what
Thank you,
from-
Richard. They did. They actually did a pretty good job last night.
Yeah, they did a good
right,
job.
if
They
you
kept
look
it
at
pretty
the last two
streamlined.
Super Bowls, if you looked at the last two Super Bowls,
Well, 2 years ago, that
problem
was
was-
a different story.
the last
2
2
years
years
ago, that was a
they were calling
different
penalties
story,
against
believe
the other
me.
teams. And
Yeah.
who was the one
was-
team that was in those playoffs?
It was
We
Chiefs
were.
and Chiefs.
KC. No,
Yeah, I know.
KC.
But you know what's interesting with this? Because a lot of people, I think, well, a lot of people didn't want to watch the game because of the halftime show. And
Well,
I
too.
don't blame them.
you know what? And I have been reading like stuff like all day about it, and they're like, it's the worst. Whoever thought of this should be fired. Blah blah blah. I mean, that's how. I mean,
It was a rapper, and he was not very good.
See,
that way.
Here's my question with this whole thing: how do they pick who gets to do it? Because if
Okay,
it was me,
whoever picked that,
yeah,
they fell on their face, and they probably will not come back.
but you know what? Here's the thing.
I'm sorry to admit this, but I'm hoping the person that did pick them is fired. It's that bad.
Probably
Can I
not.
also say this too?
Probably not.
Can I also say this too? Taylor Swift was booed last night,
Yep,
big time.
more than once.
And Patrick Mahomes,
Well-
when the game was over, he did not talk to the media. And there is rumor that the Travis Kelce's done. That's what I've heard so far.
I know. No. Actually,
Well, this is interesting,
no,
actually.
hold on.
Go ahead,
Travis
Dave.
Kelce, it's not a rumor.
It's true.
Travis Kelce addressed this. I think
Yeah.
he
Really?
is seriously. So it may not be a rumor. He
Okay.
actually addressed
That's
this
what I
in the
heard this
interview.
morning, guys.
He is seriously. I don't know if he's made the final decision, but I
Mhm.
think he may be laying
Considering.
heavily to retiring. Yes.
Yep.
But can I
Because
honestly
when you're
yeah.
a tight end like that, you get
Yeah.
hit, and you only got so many years as a tight end.
And I'm
And,
wondering if it's starting to catch back up with him.
Yes.
Can I
He's
also
been in
say
it for
something,
years.
too? Can I also say something too? Because I've also heard. Now I don't know if whether this is true or not, but there could be a possibility that Andy Reid could possibly eventually retire as well. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know.
He
if
hasn't
that's
said
going on.
anything that I know of.
Well, here's the thing about Andy Reid. I have
Yeah.
nothing
We
against
had
Andy
him.
Reid. Listen, Andy Reid is a good coach.
Yeah.
You can't take that away from him.
Of
He
course,
is a good coach.
he got us to the Super Bowl once, so
Hmm.
that's going away. That was good, you know.
So
but
I
we
mean,
lost that
regardless
game.
of what my problem is that the Chiefs' heads have gotten so big. Man, they're bigger than the dirigible
else,
Goodyear blimp.
Speaking of that, Dave, another reason that they were doing a lot of them, meaning the Kansas City, they were doing a lot of trash talking, and I mean big time trash
They always do.
talking. And we silenced all the haters last night.
Mm.
Listen,
We
Well,
did
you actually, honestly,
did,
I got news.
because
I
all
got
of the
news flash
national
for you.
media, if you look at every single sports show, national media wise, Chiefs. Sometimes Eagles, but not a lot. It was all Chiefs, and we silenced all of them.
I figured I knew you guys had a good chance of winning, but the
Yeah.
problem was
But the
it
fact it was a
depends on.
blowout.
I didn't
Holy
expect.
moly.
I did not.
I mean, I was
didn't
going.
expect.
I mean, oh my
I just
goodness.
didn't expect the
Thing
Eagles
is,
to
Nick,
be able to butt whoop that
I
good.
was shocked at 27-0 at halftime. I'm like, what
And then
is
they went
this?
all the way
And
further
then the
up.
next thing I know,
Yes.
it was
Here, Nick has got
it was
this right.
34-0.
Out of
Yeah.
all the KC players, he
now,
is the biggest
Nick-
trash talker.
Now, Nick, which one, Travis or Jason? Because as you know,
Okay, John.
the
Yeah,
Jasons
call
were
me.
up.
Hey, guys, hold on for time
Go
out
ahead.
for a minute. I need to answer John real quick because it has
Sure.
to do with the Baltimore meetup.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Do me a favor, John. When you call me, do me a favor. Can you call me after 3? Because I'm
Thank you.
I'm
Okay. Thank you, Nick. I just wanted to double check because it's like when anybody ever mentions cousin, I'm like, well, which one?
Yeah.
well,
So,
it's not his cousin.
thank you for that
It's actually Jason Kelsey. Jason Kelsey was his
Eagles
brother.
fans love Jason Kelsey. I mean, we love him. Let's put it that way. Thank you, Nick.
Yeah.
So
I know you guys love him just about as much as Seattle likes the 12th man. You know, we started that.
Richard, I want to know something from you. How did that tradition start? How did it start?
Don't know.
You're a
You know
Seahawks
what?
fan, so and I've always
Here's the thing.
wondered who started that tradition.
I know it was a few
okay,
years
yeah,
ago,
sometime.
2 to 3 at the
Oh.
most, but
Feel
I would
better,
not know
John.
what started it.
Let me ask you this, Dave.
Probably when they won the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, wait, they played in the Super Bowl and lost.
Right.
That is when it started, probably. But
I
in the
see.
next year, they won.
Okay. So I will tell you guys last night for with the Philadelphia local news, as what
I'm not.
there were people climbing on poles.
I know.
There was a lot of stuff happening last night, and let me tell you, you want to talk about a city who celebrates stuff?
Oh, you haven't.
You should look at the Philadelphia news on YouTube. You can find it. I looked it up earlier today. They have all of the clips like from last night. But it's very interesting to see how people were calling us underdogs again because even the Vegas odds were like. When I was coming home and I was talking with
a lot of people were
Debbie, and Jonathan and the Paul Engel. I mean, we all were talking like. Honestly, guys, when I was watching the game both live as well as on Pete's stream last night, okay, when I saw it was 34-6, that's when I started to just a little bit panic because I really wanted that 0 on that board. But then I'm like, you were talking about that, Jonathan. Well, Philadelphia basically destroyed a bus stop.
Yes, they did.
In
there you go, Mike. A bunch of the information on that is now in the.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay. Well, that's the neatest thing.
That's where it began, and that's why it started. Was the second.
Great.
One. Yeah.
That's okay.
Wow.
Yep.
And I thought my city was bad. Woo. Oh my God.
Wow. Seattle's.
Oh my God.
Here's Theo.
Seattle doesn't try to take apart your city.
Lions are not done.
Now, Dave.
Seattle doesn't try to take apart your city, but I bet you could have the loudest group of people.
I guarantee you.
Dave.
Imagine what Detroit would do.
They're far and far.
That crowd.
It matters on the game.
Let's put it this way. Eagles fans traveled to the Super Bowl. And I mean traveled.
Seattle doesn't travel that well. You'll hear it loudest in the Seattle stadium.
Did you hear hear it last night? It was Eagles.
Oh, I know.
And I can even hear the TV, and I'm like, hallelujah,
they had a picture.
I needed to hear Fly Eagles Fly at least once after every touchdown. It was great. Wonderful.
They showed a nice little area of how they always try to split it half and half, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what? packed
We beat 'em.
full was your side,
Yes.
and then our side was the other side,
Mhm.
the other team, the Chiefs, was
Hold
like,
on. Okay,
they were not
referee.
What?
full.
Done. Time
Oh my
out.
God.
We're going
What
back to Disney.
happened? Jill, what happened? Oh my God.
I did not hear about this.
I didn't hear
this?
Oh my God.
That I did hear about the earthquake.
Holy
Pete
moly.
even said that. Pete said that last night about
Oh my
the Cayman
God.
Islands and the earthquake.
Yeah, okay.
Oh Lord.
You Dave, just watch that one.
Jill? Let
You
me
guys
ask
could
you
have a little bit of a
question.
tsunami. I'm not saying Dave, I just mean the Florida coast.
Nah.
Maybe a little further? Maybe.
Ooh.
Caymans are
Well,
close to you guys.
But it's not close enough to that. I
Oh
don't
my
think that'll
God.
happen.
Jill.
But what's this about a fire on the treasure?
Oh my God.
Somebody
Oh
tell me what's
my
going on.
Lord.
I what the
Oh
hell?
my God.
Now I'm gonna hold on,
The
guys.
treasure was over there,
Oh my God.
and there was an earthquake.
Oh my God.
okay.
That Pete was saying that last night. I don't know if you were in
Dude.
it when he
I
said
haven't
it.
heard
Mike.
anything about that.
I
Yeah.
would need another word, but oh
Well,
my
Pete
God.
said something about it. He had just
That's
gotten the
awful.
news.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy moly.
We know
Okay,
some
not-
people that are on that cruise ship right
Do
now,
we
and a
uh
few groups really. And
oh my
please
God. Have
stay
you
safe,
guys contacted
everyone.
them yet?
They have not come back. No, well, they can't really.
Are they on
And
the
they're on a ship.
Fire
It's
in
hard
the
to stream
incinerator
because you have to
and the
buy the
earthquake.
internet.
Yeah, I understand that, but what I'm
Most
saying
of them
is
did not buy the
oh
internet.
boy.
So, how are you supposed
Oh.
to talk unless you go to a port? It matters if they're at a
Okay,
port day
here
or
you
not.
go. Here you go. I'll have to Google it, but this is what Jill
Oh
said.
yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Yep.
And now, okay, hold
Okay.
on. And
Man.
here's the thing. We knew about the earthquake last night because
I didn't know
Pete
none of
and-
this stuff. I was beginning
No.
to
Pete- Well, here's the thing. Pete said it on his stream that he got an alert that there was an earthquake down in the Caribbean.
Oh
He
my
didn't say
God.
where. He did say, even Pete said there was an earthquake down in the Caribbean last night.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Well, hopefully everyone is safe.
Oh
Yes,
my
exactly.
God. That's
Yeah, 7.6.
Oh.
I'm gonna say this. Do we know anybody within the community who's on that ship right now?
3 groups.
Here's the thing.
3 wonderful
David,
groups.
hold on. Not just 3 wonderful groups,
Yeah.
but David T's daughter
Oh my
David T's
in the
daughter
medical.
works
David
on
T's
the ship.
daughter works on it.
Shoot, that's
She
right.
works on the ship. Yes.
So right now,
Yeah. 3
I'm
big,
praying, hope.
and then I guess a 4th. I don't really know her that
Oh
well.
my
But
God.
David T's daughter. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is awful.
Yeah, Jill's got the treasure coming up.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Jill's
Jill.
going on it soon.
Hold on, guys. Let me ask this. Jill, have you heard anything at this point?
She would know because
Oh my God.
Have you?
if there's
have you
enough
heard
damage on the
any-
ship,
Have they
she
sent
might be
you any
delayed.
information yet?
Oh my God.
yeah, her cruise might be delayed if it's enough damage.
Shoot.
If it's an
If
Okay.
it's enough damage, yes.
Okay. Jill
Okay,
said
well,
they have not emailed her anything yet.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
They
Well,
won't until
and that-
probably the last minute anyway. But
right,
No,
it'll
but
be
it's something like
probably
this.
not to the last
this
minute.
is serious.
until down to the last minute, they want to try to do maintenance on it before they go
Oh
again.
my God.
Especially if this fire happened in the incinerator.
Yeah, we
That
don't fire.
This happened in the incinerator. You got a problem.
you got a
So,
big
but here's the
problem.
thing: every port has a fire department ready for the port, so
Okay.
they already have everything ready for that one for
Oh,
the
boy.
treasure. Yeah.
Oh my God. That's awful.
Dave knows a little bit about that, but every
Yeah,
port
I
has
know, but
its own
what
fire
I'm
department.
thinking is,
Yeah.
my mind's going to one thing, and I'm not going to say it here, but, you know.
Everyone keep safe.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. How are you supposed to predict when earthquakes happen when you're in the ocean? You
I
can't.
never even knew that they
How are you supposed
even went in the ocean. Oh, hold on a second, guys. I will be back in a little bit. I'll be back in a little bit.
You're good.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
She's worrying
And
her
if they can't-
her cruise might be canceled sooner, maybe,
Yeah.
because
And-
what she posts, the icon
Yeah,
is a
it could
series.
be. It could be deja vu for you.
Yep. Yep. Hopefully not.
Yeah, I'll find. I'll Google the thing later,
Yeah.
Jonathan, and read it. But obviously,
Oh.
yeah, that exactly. I agree. People need to be careful of what they're posting before they do it,
Yep.
because that can scare the heebie-jeebies out of anybody.
Oh. Dave, that's a good point for Jill. She
What?
booked a few days for Disney right before the trip,
Oh my God.
so she
That
might have
would-
to cancel the Disney trip along with the cruise ship if it gets canceled or if it's got
Well,
delayed.
and if Jonathan's right, and there was no major damage, then they won't cancel nothing.
They won't cancel it if they can't. They don't have to. Yeah.
Right, they won't. So, and again, like Jonathan said about the article, it serves as people need to stop posting things until you know the full story. Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, the minute they start posting it, people are going to start flying,
Yeah.
and it flies around the internet, and now you got panicky people from one end of the world to the other. All right. You know what? Let's take a break so we can so we can breathe here for a minute. So I'm going to do this. I mean, with that shot, and that was a shocker.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I knew about the earthquake. I didn't know it caused some. I didn't know it caused some tsunami. Wow.
Yeah.
So we're going to do the commercial. And listen, for you guys that are new to my channel who may be watching or watch the replay, cruising is still safe. Unfortunately, accidents do happen.
Yes.
We can't, you can't control the weather. You can't control what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You just have to be smart about it. And obviously, don't panic and put anything out there that's going to cause an uproar. So,
Yes.
with that, let my travel way do help you find your magical cruise or your magical vacation. So, here we go.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travel Way. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. Pack your bags and set your sights. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we've got your cruising covered through and through.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We actually probably do need to wrap up because I know Tinkerbell's going on right now. And I usually,
Oh, yes.
Thank
Yes,
you for
she is.
putting in. Oh, wow. So Celebrity Cruise Lines was. I hope they are okay. I can't imagine what it would be like being on a ship during the earthquake, because it would. I'm sure it would rock the waters for sure.
Yeah.
So, oh my, whew, I'm stunned at that. But anyways, well, yeah. Anyway, so what do you got going on your channel, Richard?
Not much is going to be happening. I know tomorrow I'll be doing a Fantastic Tuesday along with trying to go live with Mike at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time for anyone on the West Coast. And we will be trying to talk about a bunch of new food offerings that have popped up for Disney World and Disneyland, and that is for the Park and Eat channel. I do have a bunch of videos still coming out, so we'll see on those, and then I might do some more extra videos later this week. We'll see if I have time.
Well, I'm hoping if I can find it.
I'm always with Dave when he goes live with his channel, so I try to keep those open.
Well, I try to keep mine consistent.
Yeah.
No matter how many people I get, whether it's 1, 10, 18, I try to keep mine consistent so that I don't go, I know there's some days. I do know, like tomorrow, guys, I will be doing the Days Vacation Oasis, and I'm going to try to reach out, and we're actually going to try to do Australia.
Okay.
So I have to see if I can. I have to look and see if I can find my links. I used to have it on here on this thing, but since everything fell apart and now it's all over the place, I don't see it anymore. Aussie Specialist Program. There you go. Got it. Oh no! Cancel. Okay, so yeah, I got my Aussie Special Program, so we'll be able to do Australia tomorrow.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna travel down under.
Down under. We're gonna go on a safari down there at least once.
Yep. Listen, Australia is one of my to-do lists on my bucket list.
It is. I'm more excited about the big city in Australia than I am the outside.
You're talking. You want to do Sydney?
Sydney.
Yeah,
I want to go to that opera house.
I actually want to do the Great
House. Everyone knows it. I
want to go Great Barrier Reef. I want to
Great Barrier Reef. That's another great one. Cayman are right by that. I'm wondering, Dave, if that earthquake did some damage to the Great Barrier. It's right there.
The barrier that's in Australia.
It crosses it right there.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we're actually getting ready to wrap up, Mike, because I know Tinkerbell's on.
Good.
I know Tinkerbell's on, so I'm going to go over. I'll let you go over.
Do we know any updates on the treasure or anything?
We didn't see any updates.
No updates, but from what Jonathan found on an article, it happened in the incinerator, and apparently, no major damage.
Okay.
And I'll have to look at it. I'll have to Google it later.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have to do a little research.
Okay. And then, but apparently it was someone that was on the ship that put it out on social media, and you know how it blows up once it's.
Of course.
Dave,
that's good, Jill.
Yeah, Dave, have you done Ireland yet? Because if you have not, that's on my bucket list.
Mmm.
I wanna do
no, I
Ireland.
haven't done Ireland.
Ooh, that's a
We
good
might
one.
Exotic.
do Ireland. We
Yeah,
might
it's an
do
exotic
Ireland.
place.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
Dublin.
haven't crossed in. I
Yeah.
gotta see if I have any training for
Jill,
Ireland.
I'm going to send a message to you in the mod chat because I want to ask you something really quick. Oh, by the way, Richard, I did answer your message for the
I did see
tomorrow.
that. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. So we can do it tomorrow because honestly, I'm beat. I'm
Yeah,
beat from today. So
I'm just about having to go to a doctor's
you're big.
appointment pretty soon.
Oh yeah, that's right. You are.
Yeah, it's still about it's at about an hour still, but not quite.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, all right, guys. Yeah,
Okay.
she's getting ready to start here.
Okay, Jill. I
Great.
just sent it in the mod
Oh
chat.
no, it ain't. Never mind. Tomorrow. That's tomorrow night. That's Tuesday night. Never mind.
Tomorrow's
Guys.
Tuesday.
We're good. Today's only Monday. I'm so ready for it to be Friday that it's ridiculous.
And Friday is the Super Bowl parade in Philadelphia.
Oh, gosh.
Woo-hoo!
I won't care because I won't be here to watch anything.
I know.
I'll either be down in Disney hanging with Dean.
Oh, okay.
I'll either or I'll be going over to St. Augustine in the evening with my cousin. So
Okay.
I haven't decided what I'm going to do. But
Dave,
we're
are
not
you
all.
going to the parks? Are you going to any of the parks on Friday?
If you're thinking about it.
No, I can't.
No.
I can't.
Okay.
I still have to work on my AP.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You got to get that going, Dave. You got to get that AP going.
Yeah, you do. Because I want to.
Y'all tried it. It's so easy for. Let me tell you this. It's easy for you all to sit there when you're not having to try to buy a house.
Don't get me wrong, Dave. I am. I just take my time.
We get it, Dave.
I know you can't.
Well, yeah, but
you
you're
don't
not
have
talking.
one.
You're not talking a full house. I'm talking
I
a
know.
full house where we're talking mortgage.
Right,
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Everything else.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't exactly. And then when your down payment is caught in probate.
Oh.
Oh, I get the point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you get the point. Otherwise, I was going to get my pitchfork out, and I was going to get my pitchfork out, and I was going to give you the point.
Oh.
No.
So good.
Honestly, it's on my listen. I've come up with a budget, and I'm doing what I got to do.
Good.
But
That's
obviously,
good.
Yeah.
here's the thing. As much as I want my AP, my house, then my website are the top priorities.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
I understand. Oh gosh. Jonathan thought you were talking about pink slips, not the red pitchfork. So you just started a new trend.
Who said anything about pink slips? I said,
Jonathan.
I was going to give you I'm going to get my pitchfork and give them the points. Jonathan, open you. Is it so cold outside that you're all wrapped up like an Eskimo?
He's getting old.
You can't hear? Apparently, let me ask you guys. What did you guys hear me say?
You said pitchfork. You could have said pink slips.
Jonathan, you better stay outside.
Yeah.
Stay away
Pink
from the
forms,
even
pink
Jill
slips.
Now he's saying pink forms.
Pink slips, pink forms.
Don't be okay. Don't be.
That's why. Okay.
Dave is all trying to bet his cards and collaborate.
No, Jonathan's trying to backtrack like he told me the other day. Now he's trying to backtrack.
Oh,
I'm staying out of this conversation, actually.
I'll let you fight with Jonathan, and
I'm staying out of this
right on in here.
I'm just.
Okay.
Listen,
I get it.
I tease Jonathan. Exactly. I wasn't even going to bring that up, Jonathan. I was just picking on you, buddy. Just like you did the other day when you said I was backtracking.
It's all right,
that's why I
Debbie.
was
It's
saying
okay.
you were.
Oh, yeah, Debbie, how are you feeling after we were talking earlier? How are you
She
feeling?
said earlier,
Because I've been out of the conversations. and stuff.
Debbie. She said she wasn't feeling good still.
No, she's still not.
Dear.
She's like, I think she's starting to
Earlier.
get better, but she's still
Aw.
not feeling better.
Yeah.
Poor thing. Because
That's why I can do this.
There you go.
You're gonna get her more sick, Dave. I'm not kidding you. She almost got sick before.
Shit. Now he did that to himself. I didn't touch it.
I'm not saying a word.
I didn't touch it. I didn't touch that one. He did that to
See?
himself.
See, Jill's getting sick now.
Listen, I didn't touch that one on Richard.
You
Richard
touched
did
it,
that to
Dave.
himself.
I swear you
No, I
touched
didn't.
it.
No, I did not.
Look, you
My
Debbie.
hands
Wait,
were
wait,
right
wait, wait,
here. My
Oh,
hands
you
were
got
right
the
here.
David Cantrell going to you.
Ah,
Listen, I will admit, I did Mike. Richard did himself. Had to because
I don't
my
buy
hands
this.
were.
I don't buy this.
I didn't
Wait,
do
wait.
it.
My hands were
Mike,
right
did you
here.
do it to me? Did you try to boot me?
Yes, he did try to do it.
Oh, no, he didn't because my hands were right here.
No,
No,
look what
no,
Jonathan
no.
said.
Mm-mm,
Because you've done it to him before.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't know what you did, Jonathan. I don't know
Richard,
how
we're
you
good
got
at
booted out.
this.
You know what, guys? I did it to myself.
Oh.
I knew
La,
he did.
la, 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 bum.
See? Because my hands were right here. I was nowhere near the controls.
I
He
was
did
just
it.
doing it for the comedic value. Come on. Oh gosh, Jonathan.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, Michelle.
Hello, welcome in.
Jonathan, I don't know how you got banned. I honestly don't know how you ended up on that. Nobody
I'm
knows.
not saying a word on that one.
And no, it wasn't me. I honestly don't know. Listen, if anybody knows, has anybody been watching YouTube?
Alrighty, good night,
is-
Jill. Have a great evening.
YouTube has been acting mighty fishy lately on
Yeah.
everything.
Wait,
Well,
Dave, I have
yeah.
been up for like most of the night last night. Okay, I did get sleep, but let me tell you,
Well, no, I'm not talking about that. Like, I'm just saying.
Celebrate.
Well, no, I'm not. It had nothing to do with
I am
celebrating. I'm
tired.
just saying.
I'm gonna get
We're
a
talking
bed.
about. We're talking about Jonathan. I honestly don't know
I
how
know.
it happened to Jonathan. I
don't
didn't
know.
do that.
I don't know either.
I know Jonathan can't do it because he don't have the administration control.
Right.
So, but YouTube, if you've been watching YouTube has been acting funny on a lot of things from videos
Oh,
to
really?
everything
Okay.
lately.
All right.
They've been acting funny on analytics, everything. So
Okay, and
that's
Richard
all I
got
was
to
trying
go
to say.
anyway, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I need to go take a shower and do
Sure.
some things
Sure,
and
go.
go eat dinner. Just kidding.
I've already.
ate dinner.
I
Debbie.
mean,
I
I ate a very
already
late
ate
lunch
dinner,
today. I am
but
like,
I just need. Now I got to go get dessert.
oh, hey Dave, cheesecake.
No. I actually got chocolate cake or chocolate pudding. I have to decide which one I want.
Cake. Do the
I
cake.
don't know. I like the chocolate pudding. I've had a
Yeah.
craving for chocolate pudding all day today.
I see. Mm-hmm.
So it might actually be the chocolate pudding tonight.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
but
but again,
I'm glad I was
guys,
able to come in for a little bit.
yeah, I'm glad you were too. It was
I've been-
good. I
I've been
mean, like I said, I was happy for your team, and I was
Thank you.
glad it wasn't KC. But only reason why I couldn't watch
That
it
was the rest of the
because the
country.
fact I am just so teed off with Goodell and the NFL league right now.
Believe me, Dave, you're not the only one who is.
I know.
Believe me. Believe me.
I don't know. There was a lot of people that said they were banned, that they were boycotting the game.
They were.
I'm sure they still
They
got
were
their numbers.
boycotting it for many reasons, I think, because of
Yeah.
certain things. And
Yeah.
you know, game was good last night. I'm tired. I am exhausted. But I'm good.
Go to sleep. Everybody
Maybe
have a
I'll
great
bend
night.
a while.
Don't forget tomorrow night we will have the Vocation Oasis.
Okay.
And
Great.
I don't know if you heard, Mike, we're going to travel to Australia tomorrow night.
Nice. The land of the
We're
kangaroos.
gonna- That's right. We're going to be talking to.
Nice. Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Oh, I forgot that. Yeah,
Well,
I made
Jonathan,
pop
what
over
time
there.
is that now? Jonathan,
It
is
is.
that right now? Because I want to go to
It
that.
It started a half an hour ago. So let's
Oh,
sign off.
shoot. John, I missed it. Oh, well.
No, it ain't. It's still
Oh.
going.
Oh,
Go
okay,
catch
great.
it. Guys,
Great.
have a great night.
Yep.
Like
guys
I
too.
always said, it's from the world of Disney Magical Theme Park. May you wish upon a star and your dreams come true. Have a magical night. Michelle Camera, welcome in. Actually, hello and have a good and goodbye. I hope you're having a good night. You caught the tail end of us, but I hope everybody's having fun. Have a great week, guys, and we will see you tomorrow night.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Bye.